California is known for its fabulous beaches, rich culture, biodiversity, and pleasant climate. Being the size of many countries, it's also one of the most ethnically and economically diverse, as well as densely populated states in America. Not surprisingly, California has some of the best cities and regions to live in, largely because of how much it has to offer. Viewcation presents the best places to live in California. Vallejo. If you live in the Vallejo-Fairfield metropolitan area, you get to live on the outskirts of the Bay Area without paying those San Francisco prices. Vallejo is also very close to California wine country, with locations like Napa and Sonoma being within close proximity. The major employment sectors in Vallejo include the aerospace, healthcare, and manufacturing industries. The city also has a revitalized downtown shopping, entertainment, and dining district that features several art studios. Plus, not far away, you'll find opportunities to enjoy the water in the San Pablo Bay. Crime rates are lower than other cities in the state, and the median home price is right around $622,000. If that's not within your budget, one-bedroom apartments can be rented for about $1,500. San Diego. Located in SoCal, only about 20 minutes from the Mexico border, is this picturesque city. San Diego is about as far south as you can get in California, so you can expect the weather to be consistently warm and dry. It's a coastal city famous for its mild climate, fantastic beaches, and stellar views. The city offers an inviting blend of urban, suburban, and coastal living. As such, it's perfect for residents of just about any lifestyle. It receives less than 12 inches of rain annually, making this the go-to destination for folks looking to experience a Mediterranean-like climate year-round. The Weather Channel ranked San Diego as having the most ideal summer climate in the U.S. Likewise, WalletHub rated it 7th on their list of the happiest places to live. The cost of living in San Diego, much like any Californian city, is quite high, especially if you search for a home in a posh neighborhood. That said, if you choose to live in the suburbs, you can find homes much more affordable. Median home prices in the San Diego area sit at around $878,000. Renting a mid-sized apartment, on the other hand, will cost you about $2680 a month. Sonoma. Sonoma is in the heart of California's wine country in the Sonoma Valley. This NorCal town is a bit less crowded than other large California cities and is composed of both a metropolitan and countryside atmosphere. There's a ton of history in Sonoma. Because of this, the city features a colonial-era plaza, numerous adobe buildings, and an old Mexican military outpost that's known as the Mission San Francisco Solana. Adult residents love the varieties of wine on offer in Sonoma. In fact, there are more than 400 local wineries in the region. This is obviously one of the top reasons why people move to California's wine country, but there are also numerous family-friendly activities around town to participate in, including the weekly farmers markets. Outdoor lovers also appreciate the abundance of hiking trails that crisscross throughout the redwood forests. Sonoma is about 30 miles north of San Francisco, so if you're the type that enjoys visiting the big city for dining, entertainment, and cultural reasons, you will always have that option available to you. Still, Sonoma, despite being the countryside's perfect escape, offers a ton of big city amenities. Los Angeles. Los Angeles is the biggest city in California and second most populous in the U.S. While you might feel intimidated by those immense numbers, LA really is more like a city of many little cities. The metropolitan area spans 34,000 square miles and is divided into dozens of smaller city-sized boroughs, each with their own unique flavor. LA is one of the best places to live in the state and is the most popular tourist destination in the country. The City of Angels has just about everything you could ever want, including an abundance of public and private schools, a spirited nightlife scene, endless entertainment options, hundreds of tourist destinations, and a huge variety of public parks and libraries. With a city as large as LA, you'll definitely want to do a fair bit of research before landing on what neighborhood is best suited for you. There are cheaper places to live in the city, but while they tend to be more affordable, you do lose a great deal of security. To live safely in Los Angeles, you'll want to go ahead and spend a little bit more. Otherwise, you can always opt to live on the outskirts of the city in a smaller and significantly more affordable municipality like Azusa or Claremont. Sacramento. If you're searching for an affordable place to live in California, Sacramento is an ideal spot. The capital city of Cali is close to attractions like Lake Tahoe and the coast, but it's also a spacious and sprawling area that provides residents with a lot to love. Being an inland city, it's flatter, smaller, and less glamorous than some of California's more flashy cities, but for young families with children, millennials, and artists, it's a superb spot to live. Cost of living is comparatively low, and the nightlife scene is lively, plus the art scene is currently blowing up, and the job market is quite healthy. Forbes has lauded Sacramento as being one of the best cities in the state to live for several years now. According to them, some of Sacramento's biggest draws include its location in the temperate northern region of the state, its proximity to San Francisco, which is just 2 hours away, and an abundance of outdoor leisure activities. Some of the best suburbs of Sacramento include Davis, El Dorado Hills, and Folsom. At these locations, you can enjoy all the benefits of big city living without the crowds. Median home prices are about $460,000, and rentals are pretty affordable too. And there are numerous education opportunities in the area, which means if you're planning to raise a family, they'll be set up for a strong future. San Francisco. These days, San Francisco has a reputation for being one of the most expensive U.S. cities to live in. And while that's undeniably true, it's also a center of the booming tech industry, which means it has some of the most amazing job opportunities in the country. The city, being a global center for the tech world and a cultural epicenter of Northern California, is considered by many to be the crown jewel of the state. It has a robust job market, a bustling urban environment, and some of the best restaurants on the planet. Recently, San Francisco was rated the 4th happiest place to live in the U.S. and the 34th best city in the country for job seekers. It has also received high marks for having a stable housing market, high income per capita, and a mild year-round climate. Home prices are very high in this Bayside city, so much so it's actually estimated that in order to make ends meet, residents have to be earning a yearly salary of at least $92,000. Not surprisingly, San Francisco happens to be the California city with the highest numbers of millionaires and billionaires. Oxnard. Located about an hour north of LA, Oxnard is a place where you and your family can enjoy coastal living at a fairly relaxed pace. The city is significantly smaller than places like San Diego or San Francisco, but it's still very diverse and provides residents with access to the beach and dozens of fabulous restaurants. Oxnard is known for being the home of many Hollywood celebrities and for hosting the world-famous annual California Strawberry Festival. Median income is $77,000 and median home price is about $900,000. So once again, the cost of living is not surprisingly quite high. That said, the housing and job market is very stable, and there are numerous affordable places to live right outside of the city limits. Lake Tahoe. This small town in NorCal is surrounded by the high-altitude Sierra Mountains and is famous for its namesake lake. The village was established around the boundary of what is the largest alpine lake on the continent. Lake Tahoe is the perfect place to live for people who love nature and getting out on the water. It should be noted, however, that the winters can be quite fierce. As a result, skiing is one of the popular attractions in the area. Lake Tahoe has a year-round population of about 40,000, making it one of the smallest populated towns included in this video. Although it's by no means a large city, there are many incredible attractions within this extremely beautiful mountain town. Outdoor activities include snowboarding, skiing, cycling, water skiing, hiking, camping, and mountaineering. Now it's time to hear from you. Which one of these cities would be most appealing to you and your family? Let us know in the comments section below.